Day 3 of the Sydney Test match has traditionally been known as Ladies' Day, but more recently affectionately renamed Jane McGrath Day. It's the day that the Sydney cricket ground turns pink for a very, very important reason. All sorts of people are helping out today on Jane McGrath Day. Elise Perry, Australian cricketers, one of them, you're in the merchandise booth.
I am, and it's wonderful. It's been great. We've sold a couple of hats and I've learnt some retail skills, and of course it's been just really nice to, I guess, lend a small hand to the McGrath Foundation on Day 3 of the Test, which is a sea of pink, and it's really exciting.
Now tell me this, have you been affected directly, or you know someone who's been affected?
I think just about everyone these days at least knows someone who's been affected, and I think probably most directly to me is actually one of the other girls in our team, Lisa Stalaker, who very sadly lost her mum a number of years ago to breast cancer, and I know just how much an effect that had on her, and knowing how important my family is and my mum to me, that it's quite sad in a lot of ways.
Well, thanks you very much for helping out. It's wonderful to have you here, Elise. We caught up with Glenn McGrath earlier in the week, and this is what he had to say about this very important cause.
Absolutely amazing to look around the ground when it's full, everyone in pink. It's an amazing sight, and I think that this is our 4th year being involved. It's absolutely incredible, and the support we've got just blows me away, so very proud.
How much money have we raised over the last 4 years?
We're up to $2.2 million out of the Sydney Test and everything that happens around that, so looking to build on that this year, but like I said, the support's been amazing. That's allowed us to put more nurses, breast care nurses in the community right across Australia. So
much work goes into putting a test match in, we can see it here, but so much work has gone into the McGrath Foundation as well.
It has, and we started hoping to help one person. 4 years ago we had 4 nurses on the deck across Australia. We now have just signed off on our 71st nurse, and that's in every state and territory right across this amazing country. And our nurses in the last 4 years have seen over 10,000 Australian women, men and their families. So it is having a big effect, and it is something that I'm very, very proud of.
One of Glenn McGrath's teammates and an ambassador for the McGrath Foundation, Michael Bevan. Great to see you behind the counter, mate. It's a good day, isn't it?
It's a pleasure to be here, and anything I can do to help raise funds for obviously a worthy cause, and a cause that's close to me and many Australian families and females that are suffering with breast cancer. I'm happy to help.
A few years ago it all started here at the SCG. Did you ever think the whole of the SCG would turn pink like it has today?
You know, perhaps not to this degree, and it's obviously fantastic, and the people of Sydney and Australia to come out and support, and of course Cricket Australia as well, to put on a day like this, and just obviously it goes to creating a huge amount of awareness about the cause. And from my perspective, being in the merchandise stall helps raise much needed funds as well for breast care nurses.
Have you ever worked retail, mate? Have you ever worked behind the counter?
No. My career's been about 15 minutes so far, and so I'm learning quickly on the job.
Really important that everyone comes and buys the merchandise, but the high tea is a wonderful part of the day as well. Let's see what's happened today. So many wonderful events on the day. Lee Furlong's been good enough to join us. You've been a busy girl today.
I sure have. It's been such a lovely day. See you pink. Everyone's got big smiles on their faces. Had a great high tea. Selling some merchandise now. Doesn't get better than this.
It doesn't indeed. What does it mean to be involved in a day like today?
So much. Jane was a dear friend of mine and my husband's, and we still see Glenn all the time, and my family's been touched with breast cancer, and a lot of my friends have. So anything you can do is brilliant. So every year, particularly this test, they raise thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's so important to me and my family. So good to be here.
Jane McGrath Day has been an absolute success, Day 3 of the Sydney Test match. Here we are at the high tea, so many funny things going on. Celebrities baking cakes. We've got everyone down having a wonderful time in a sea of pink. Thank you very much for your support. It's all about the McGrath Foundation. We look forward to your support next year also.